One of the most important but also most worrying questions for young people nowadays is, what am I supposed to do with my life? And if you are in your 20s or if you're just finishing college and university and you don't have it all figured out yet, then this video hopefully is gonna help you, because I'm going to give you 6 tips that will be useful for you to find your purpose and mission in life. Hello, and you might be wondering who I am. My name is Martin and I'm 29 years old. And a couple of years ago, I also graduated from university and I didn't have any idea what to do with my life. And in this video, I'd like to give you my tips for the last 10 years, what I've learned about finding your purpose in life. I know, let me tell you before even I start, I don't have it all figured out. And those tips are not going to be quick fixes, but hopefully they'll help you to find your direction a little bit faster. And before I start with all the tips about finding your purpose in life, let me just first define what purpose for me means. Now, for me, purpose means that you find something that you love doing, something that gives you energy, something that you can do all the time and it doesn't feel like work. Also, finding something that you're good at, something which you can become a master in, something that other people will compliment you like, wow, you're so good at it. But then also finding something that other people need, that the world needs, something that you be a contribution of service, because usually for this thing is what you're gonna get paid for, because money is also very important. So it's not only important to find your passion, but to combine all those 4 things where you're doing something of service of others, you like it, you're good at it, and you're getting paid for it. Sounds great? That is purpose for me, and that's what I would like to help you find. And to give you a very quick example, my friend asked me, so Martin, how can you help me find my purpose in life? Well, the thing about him is that he is very good at programming and he actually really likes it. So that could be a great profession for him, but he's also a big fan of the football team Chelsea. And I told him, can you imagine if you're doing programming, but you're actually working for Chelsea and you can meet all the players? He was like, man, that would be my dream job, sign me in. So hopefully we can help you with this video to find your dream job as well. So let's start with the tips. Tip number 1, if you don't know what you want to do in your life right now, if you don't have it figured out, if you don't know what's your purpose in life, that's completely fine. You see, majority of people, we don't know actually what we want to do in life. And then of course it's a small minority of people who have it all figured out. Maybe as children they already knew that they want to become musicians like Mozart, or they knew that they want to get into bodybuilding and go into the movies and become famous Hollywood superstars like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or maybe somebody knew they want to become an engineer, or you name it. However, this is just a small minority, and majority we don't have it figured out, so it's completely fine. And especially in your 20s, don't put too much emphasis, don't put too much stress on yourself, don't be anxious about it, you're going to figure it out. So it's completely fine if you don't know yet. Tip number 2, get experience. And yeah, of course, how could you know what you like and you don't like if you have never tried anything, right? So in your 20s, my recommendation will be go and try out different part-time jobs, full-time jobs, different studies. Try as many things as you can in the real world, because in this way you're gonna get direct feedback about what you like, what you don't like, what you're good at, what you suck at. And in my 20s, I did many different part-time jobs. I worked as a waiter, I worked as a dishwasher, I worked as a postman, but I also studied aerospace engineering and I did an internship in a very fancy consultancy firm. I traveled, I started a business, I did online courses, different things, and I found out more about myself. So in your 20s, you have this opportunity to try different things, fail, change positions, professions. So yeah, get as much experience and you're going to learn much more about yourself and what your purpose is. Tip number 3, travel, travel, travel. Yeah, this one I cannot recommend enough. I think that by traveling, by putting yourself in different countries, in different cities, in different situations, and by meeting many different people, you're going to learn more about the world. And different people from different countries approach life in a different way. Some countries have a faster pace of life and some countries are very slow and relaxed. And every place has something special. So in your 20s, travel as much as you can because you don't have probably responsibilities. You don't have a family yet, so you can travel alone, you can do whatever you want, you can go whatever you want. And there is many ways that you can do that actually for low cost. You can hitchhike, you can take a cheap flight, you can use even couch surfing to stay for free. So basically you don't have any excuse in your 20s not to travel. And did I forget to mention that it's a lot of fun? Tip number 4, do a personality test. Now, your personality is going to be a key when you choose your direction in life. You see, if you knew that if you're more introvert or extrovert, you might choose a profession which will suit you for your personality type. For example, I'm very extroverted. Now, if I try to become a programmer, I might be able to do it, but it might be very difficult because for programmers, in general, they need to be more introvert in order to be able to spend the time and the skill to become good at it, right? Now, it doesn't mean that there is not extrovert people who are very good at programming, but they're the minority. And personality tests can really help you to learn more about yourself. Now, of course, there's going to be many naysayers saying like, no, personality tests, they're not accurate. How can a test tell you more about you? Well, my friends, psychologists spent decades developing those models, analyzing many people, the answers they give to different questions in order to be able to put them in different compartments. And if you do a good personality test with the help of somebody who actually know how the system works, then you might get very good result and understand yourself better. If you ask me for a recommendation, I would recommend 16personalities.com. It's quick, it's very accurate, in my opinion. It's based on the Myers-Briggs tests. And if you can do it with somebody who really understands the system, you're going to get so much out of it. And if you're wondering, Martin, where do I find those people who know about those personality tests? Well, you can go on a website called meetup.com and you can find probably groups in your area who are meeting and discussing those personality types. You can go there and you can ask them to help you identify what is your personality type. Tip number 5, do as much self-improvement as you can. Yes, you can see all these books behind me. Many of them are on self-improvement, business. Learn, and try to improve yourself every single day. By reading books, going to workshops, hiring a coach, joining masterminds, and reflecting on yourself on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis, you can learn more about yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What you like, what you don't like? Where you want to develop yourself? Do you want to learn public speaking? Just do anything that you can do to improve yourself, and this way you're going to find what you like much faster. And last tip, tip number 6, learn meditation. Now, meditation has many benefits, and for them I can recommend you to learn it because you're going to become more relaxed, more focused, more calm, more happy, more compassionate, and so on and so forth. However, meditation is also a great tool to have in your arsenal because you're going to become more self-aware. You're going to become more self-aware of your thoughts, of your emotions, and that will help you to follow your intuition and find what you want to do in life. Many times we already have the answers inside of us, but we're so busy, we're so stuck in our head, and we are thinking about the expectations of other people that we actually don't listen to what we really want from inside. And in my experience, meditation can really help to refocus from inside and find out what you really want. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my 6 tips on finding your purpose. And like I told you, none of those fixes are quick fix. You actually need to put the time. If you want to travel, it takes time. If you want to try a new job, it will take time. Some of them you can do really quickly, like a personality test or trying a quick meditation. But those things have been, in my experience, the most useful things you can do. Get more experience, travel around the world, do a personality test, learn how to meditate, and of course, if you don't have it figured out, relax. You have enough time. Believe me. Now, if you like this video, please click this like button, subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for checking out the video. I wish you a great day, and we'll speak soon.